Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Singing love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'm chopping you up if I'm under pressure. I don't
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. On the return, Malik Washington. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Go, street! Rig alert! Street! 79 Broncos! Hup.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
31. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ready, break.
From the 31, here is second down and 5.
Get it! Bronco 80! 70 range, Dragon 60! Ready,
Now, faking the give. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. There they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go! 70 Lions! Ready?
A run, and it's Achane. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's second and 7.
Ready? 19, Panther 60, go!
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught by Waller. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
It's going to be third. They need
19,
1.
Pioneer! Buffalo, 19, Tiger!
To throw, here's Willis. This is intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And the Bills are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Middle. Look out.
Throwing right away is Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. To the pylon, he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Let go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Check. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
60, trap 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Miami.
Stephanie! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here's a give to A-Check. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. T.J. Sanders there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Hey, man. Check. Ready?
Throwing, Willis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a 1st down. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing is Willis. The throw here is complete. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Check smash. Check smash. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will take it in himself. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby, Miami Central. It's James Cook. Inside the 40. James Cook. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Washington now to return it. And And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and
9.
Hold the ready.
So we are through one here on Sunday night primetime. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. From the 22 now, here's second and 9. As we are ready to get back underway. Willis now to throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Ready. Here we go. Back. Top 19. 79. Street. Ready.
On the handoff, this is A-Chain. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ready.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll stay on the ground with A-Chain. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Gain of 10 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready. Warriors 70. 60 Bison. 60. South 60. 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Once again, it's A-Chain. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
60 Eagles. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Willis now to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. T.J. Sanders in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Willis to throw. That's taken in by Achane. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
Come back team. Come. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Now Willis. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Jack Jones in on the stop. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. Second down, they need 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. A dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Willis. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juju Briggs. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Second and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Willis. Now a screen set up for H.N. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Ready.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Get it. Step Cougar 19. Ready?
Throwing, Willis. And this ball incomplete on third down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Ready?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
18, Pioneers. 79 Broncos.
Willis. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19, Mustang 19. Rig alert, Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, go.
Well run with H.N. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Ready.
Here's H.N. A short game. Down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the set.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Panther 11. Ready. Come 19. Trap 50. Trap 60. 19 left.
To throw, here's Willis. That'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! Viking 18! Ready!
A run out of the gun with H.N. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Let's go!
It's a gain of 11.
Buffalo 18!
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, the drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Chapel, ready.
A run up the middle with H.N. And a punch there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Dragon, 70 range.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Trap 60.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Set to go now on first and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Throwing Willis. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Miami.
Check smash. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Now a give to A-Chang, heading right, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. Viking 18. Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing is Willis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one is incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Panther 6, 79 Broncos.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Willis now to throw. And he will score. Game on. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Dolphins 41. Jason Sanders to kick on for Miami.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Middle.
Allen now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Defensively, bring him down for no gain.
It's just one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
Back roll 80. Hot 70. Hot 70.
On the carry, it's H.A. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10.
Seven Pirates. Ready?
Off the play fix, he'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
18, Pioneer. 10. 70, Timberwolf. 6, Hurt. Mustang 19. Ready.
Willis to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Big play coming up.
Let's go now.
This is third down.
60 Eagles, 60, trap 60, trap 60, Panther 11.
Now Willis. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. The tight end Kincaid in motion.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and 11. Once again, it's Cook.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here is first and 10.
Ready, 60 Madrid, 6 Hawk.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. It's on downfield by Waddle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Ready, 7 Panthers, 19 Lions. Ready,
Now it's H.A. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
H.A. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard.
He'll run. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A 51-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 10. Now an opening as the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. In in motion, Shakir. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Handoff, running left. This is Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So a road win here for the Bills.